what's wrong. This guy's job is to pull people around all day long. The second they
Thank you so much.
Come on,
It's
go
so
show the others. So he thinks her hair's falling out and that he's dating this guy. And he's like, oh my God, there's a guy's the problem, what am I gonna do? So then she's like, no, it's not what you think, right? And then of course the guy at the front is like, what's going on back there? And they almost hit like a curb.
Guys, we have a little announcement we'd like to make. Come on. Yeah. Next year, a lot of us are going away to different schools, so Tina and I just made a promise to each other that we'll come back.
Wait. What is that? Oh my God! This is crazy.
So weird. I've never seen anything like this.
Go, get a fish, bring it back, cook
It's
it.
crazy. Oh my God, it's alive. Oh my God, no!
Oh, dude, that's gross.
No! Look at this. This is crazy. What is it?
Hey,
It's crazy.
I think I may have found something you lost.
I'm sorry.
Look what I found.
This way I get to give it back to you all over again.
Guys, have Run! Come on, guys, run! Come on, let's go, run! Get off the beach, come on!
The tsunami that hit the coast of New Jersey last night has left in its wake a trail of tears and suffering. Mother Nature's wrath has hit America yet again. We take you now to Eric Iduk live from the New Jersey shore.
39 are confirmed dead. Thousands of others are unaccounted for and missing. Hundreds of millions of dollars in property damage.
Fortunately, frigid temperatures have kept many vacationers away from the shoreline. Otherwise, the death toll could have been much, much higher.
But the question now being asked by people, what next? Could this unprecedented disaster, still unexplained, be the start of a new ecological instability?
Chapter 12, Chinese water torture. Sam Starr's face is contorted with pain. The Korean leans over with a hungry
Hey!
smile.
Hey,
I picked up your stuff from Tom's.
great.
How was the water?
Oh, it's beautiful. Just beautiful. Well, here, anyway. Can you pick up a newspaper for me out there? Thanks. Well, you see this?
Not a chance.
Look at that. Giant wave hit New Jersey shore.
Last night, right out of nowhere.
These storms just keep getting worse and worse.
Well, A, tidal waves are not created by tropical storms, and B, couldn't have been a tidal wave in the first place.
Well, that's what they're calling it in town.
Yeah, well, people throw terms around, but the last recorded tidal wave in the Atlantic was 1775. 350,000 people were killed. Earthquake caused it. It was in Lisbon, Portugal.
I know where Lisbon is.
Well, anyway, point is, tidal waves don't happen in the Atlantic.
You're the expert.
But you might want to break that boycott of the media, just in case there is a warning, and I'm not around to tell you about it. Okay?
John, The sun is gonna rise and set whether or not I read the newspaper. Mother Nature's gonna do whatever she's gonna do.
Don't you want to be around to see the sunset?
I have you to protect me. Oh, by the way, I
Yeah.
nearly finished your last book. I think this is the best one yet.
Yeah, you always say that.
Well, I always mean it. I don't understand why they're not bestsellers.
Well, because it's a conspiracy, Annabelle.
Or maybe you're not ambitious enough. At least with your books, I know the science parts are right. Oh, by the way, that Mrs. Wilson character sounds a little bit like me. Huh?
See you later.
I knew it.
Sam Starr's face is contorted with pain. The Korean leans over with a hungry smile. The Korean chuckled sadistically. Yeah, you know, the Chinese invented water torture thousands of years ago, long before the birth of Christ. Crucifixion is so unsophisticated, don't you think, Mr. Starr? But it takes genius to take one gentle drop of water and turn it into an instrument of utter agony. Another drop fell agonizingly on him. You politicians with your high-tech bombs and your collateral damage, you claim to be an advanced civilization, but really, you're just cavemen in suits.
What's this?
There appears to have been some kind of eruption. The root cause of that as yet remains unclear. The Atlantic, unlike the Pacific, has no real history of tsunamis or tidal waves, so unfortunately there's a lack of monitoring devices in place to give us the definitive answers that we need at this time.
Shut up, Jack. Sam Starr screamed as another drop of water crashed down on his head. Crashed into his skull? Yeah. I think that works. Hello, Mr. Proofrock. How are we today? What?
The Department of Emergency is currently working on restoring power and water to the New Jersey communities south of Asbury Park. Aiding the relief effort is the Camtrell Corporation, providing equipment and resources. Camtrell CEO Victor Bannister flew to New Jersey to see the tsunami's destruction firsthand.
That him?
Yeah. Tom McAdams. I'm Agent Clark. This is Agent Brissick. FBI. Mind if I use your bathroom?
Right through there on the left-hand side. Wipe your feet before you go in. You need to use the toilet too? Is that why you're here?
No.
So this is concerning recent events then?
That's correct.
And I'm requested to attend. Why? Well, the answer's no.
You don't have much of a choice, sir. You need anything from inside before we go? I understand you're a writer, fiction.
fiction is a polite word for it.
I actually read one of your books. Heroes never die.
Don't die. It's the liberation revolution.
Right. My name is Starr, Sean Starr. The imagination is also a muscle.
Any good at crosswords?
No.
Okay, get in.
The relief effort continues on the devastated New Jersey shore. Reserves from the National Guard have been deployed to the affected area to assist the already overburdened rescue workers who are having to deal with an enormous human tragedy. Unconfirmed reports from the Red Cross suggest that hundreds and possibly thousands are dead.
He's the king of thieves. And the labyrinth.
Oh, the hedge.
No, the labyrinth. Well, they were going in these kind of in to look for the miners.
Theseus. 7. That's 7 letters.
Subject. Ancient Greek mythology. There's a very good book on the subject by Ray.
Ah.
So this is what they've been working on for the last 6 years.
John?
Stanley! Ah, Heinz, how are you? It's good to see you.
Doctor, director wants to see you now.
John?
No, it's over.
You guys know where you're going?
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
No. It's down here. Yeah, she's down here.
Sure?
Yeah.
John,
Uh-huh.
great that you can make it.
No. Yeah. Thanks for the polite invitation.
Thank you, gentlemen.
I'll wait outside.
Well, what's going on?
Sit down, John. Make yourself at home. Can I get you anything? Drink?
No, it's too early. What do you want? Let's go.
Look, John, I know that you don't want to be here.
Oh, well. I mean, I'd like to have the choice.
If you'd had a choice, would you have come? Yeah, that's what I thought. Look, John, these waves, they pose a serious threat to the entire eastern seaboard. Dealing with that is obviously a high priority.
These waves? I thought there was only one.
No. There are at least 2 others. We think. One in the western Barents Sea, the other hit the northeast coast of Greenland.
Why didn't I know about that?
I guess you're just out of the loop.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, there was an article in a Scandinavian journal. It was very speculative. I'll get you a copy.
Speculative about what?
Well, exactly what you'd think. Undetected seabed eruptions. But that far north, I mean, who knows, right? It could be a host of things. Rogue waves, polar storms. The one thing that we know for certain is that both events were accompanied by high winds.
But that didn't happen here.
Yes.
So that's not a factor.
No.
So, what we're really looking at, No. I'm not doing this, Jack.
John, wait.
I'm out of the loop.
Wait. Listen. A completely unpredictable natural force just devastated part of the American coast, okay? I'm the guy responsible for finding a solution. Now, I need the A-list of scientific minds in that room in 2 minutes.
And I'm on that list.
Of course you are, John. Look, listen. Let's just let the past be the past until we get through this, okay? Everybody should be there by now. I need your help, John.
I'm on that list. Which way? This way. Sure about that?
Where are we going, boardroom?
Straight ahead, boys.
I want to start, gentlemen and ladies, by thanking you all for coming on such short notice. The images that we're looking at are of the devastation caused by the tidal wave that hit the beaches of the southern shores of New Jersey. A stark reminder, if one were needed, of the importance and urgency of our task here today.
There's definitely no doubt about that.
Excuse me, but we have no images of the Greenland or Barren tsunamis.
No, we do not, Dr. Senji. 2 of these waves originated above the Arctic Circle, where the catastrophe of melting ice caps provides a possible explanation. The most recent event is inexplicable in these terms.
Except we don't know exactly how far the effects of warming have reached.
Well, there is a consensus.
Which is biased by special interest.
This isn't a time for speculation.
Stay focused, shall we please?
You're saying that all 3 waves seem to have originated in offshore disturbances.
Mm-hmm.
What does this mean?
Well, it's a general term, Dr. Lickner, meaning we don't know. The most recent incident, some sort of seismic activity was recorded, but the source remains mysterious.
There's no precedent for volcanic activity.
There's no precedent for this wave either. Volcanic activity is increasing. Sea levels are rising. New examples of tectonic instability are manifest in all the oceans of the world. We are dealing with a completely new set of rules here, ladies and gentlemen.
Dr. Schiff, this is hardly the time or the place to promote your agenda.
I'm not promoting an agenda. I'm trying to find a solution.
Gentlemen, please. All right, none of us are here to promote an agenda. None of us are here to pursue personal rivalries. This is an inexplicable phenomenon of nature. Now, if Dr. Schiff's ideas can shed light on it, we are all duty-bound to listen to him.
Dr. Welcourt, may I?
Certainly, Dr. Lickner.
It may be also that there is disagreement here because we are looking for solutions, answers in nature. The alternative may be unthinkable. We all know that the technology exists. We have known this since World War II, the work of Professor Leach. There are people in this room who have worked on just such a project recently, Project SEAL, as I believe it was called.
Sea Lion.
Sea Lion, yes. I thank you for correcting me, Dr. McAdams.
With respect, Dr. Lickner, I think we're getting off track.
Look at the evidence. The simplest solution is most usually the right one. And the solution here is that these waves were man-made. The events in Greenland and in the Arctic were tests. The locations were chosen for their remoteness. The tidal waves that hit the New Jersey coast, however, was a deliberate and direct assault on the United States.
Ladies and gentlemen, please. Order. Please, can I have some order? Thank you. Dr. Lickner, obviously we considered this idea, and trust me, we have given it a great deal of study, but the fact of the matter is there's simply no evidence to support it. Now, that's leaving aside who would commit such an act.
Terrorists! It was a terrorist act!
We cannot simply leap to this conclusion without first exhausting all possible alternate explanations.
But the wave fits no category except for the type created during Project the Sea Lion, which demonstrated the techniques for this very clearly.
Dr. Lickner, I think you'd agree that nobody knows more about the intricacies of Sea Lion than myself, which is probably, I have no doubt, exactly why I'm here. The intent of Sea Lion was not to create a weapon of mass destruction. The intent was to harness the power of the ocean as an answer to impending ecological disaster. It's a disaster which is being encouraged by a number of factors, including overpopulation and an unfortunate addiction to fossil fuels. So, we created the technology, but we failed, you see. Because the energy source for that technology, the ocean, is fundamentally unstable. You can create a tidal wave, but you can't control it. As a humanitarian tool, it's flawed. As a weapon of war, well, it's just unpredictable. Some of us remember the tragic lessons of that day.
Yes, we do. However, practically, if we speak of terrorism, control is not an issue. They wish simply for destruction. They don't care where or how much.
We have radar reports, Dr. Lickner. We have satellite imagery. There is no evidence of abnormal activity in the area.
And is that conclusive?
And for the present, yes. Until or unless other information comes to the surface. I mean, this is certainly one of a number of possible causes. And our national security agencies are pursuing all avenues of inquiry. However, since as of this meeting, we have no evidence to support it, I feel our purpose here demands that we focus on possible natural causes.
See what I'm up against, John?
Huh? Oh, you mean Sanji and you?
2 years ago at the NRAS, I presented my seawall idea. He deliberately misunderstood the whole concept. And he's ridiculed the whole thing ever since.
Can you, thanks. Seawall, huh?
Well, it's not the best name, but I just wanted something that people could identify. See, what I have in mind is a very complex scheme of breakwaters and channels encircling the coast, buffer against rising sea levels. But you understand, you know it's coming, John. In 50 years, I mean, how much of our coastline, especially on the Atlantic side, is going to be underwater?
Right.
I mean, we got to do something. Why not start now?
Uh-huh. Here you go.
Between you and me, there's a real interest in the idea.
Stanley.
Really, I know what you're thinking, but it's not like that this time. No, really. This time,
Stanley.
they're really interested.
Stanley,
major
you gotta
players.
just relax a little bit, okay? Learn to, I don't know, go to the beach or something.
No. Listen. They're catching on this time. Really, they're catching on. John, believe me, this is going to happen. No, I'm telling you, John, their minds are really starting to open. And you know what happens then?
What?
Their assets are sure to follow.
John, Stanley, if I could have a quick word. I'm about to go face the wolves, but I think that it's extremely important that we all be on the same page, at least publicly for now. So, John, what I'm asking is that we refrain from making any public statements.
Yep.
Okay, thank you, Stanley.
ER is what he's all about.
Yeah. This has really grown.
No, it's huge now.
Changed. And what's the red button for? Right. And who's financing this? Well, Stanley, as a purist, you ought to know. You can't serve two masters.
Hi.
Hi, John.
Hi, Sophie. How are you?
Good.
I didn't know you were here.
Yeah, 2.5 years now.
Well, I'm really out of the loop.
So I hear. The Hermit of Quinnipiac.
Yeah.
You have time for coffee or anything?
Yeah, sure.
Let's go. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. No, it's right there. It's changed.
Everything's changed. Stanley, I'll see you later. Bye. Guys, I'm just going for a coffee. So what's your role in all of this?
Here I'm supposed to be second in command.
Mm-hmm.
But Jack being Jack.
Ah, yeah. The great pretender. Say no more. Second in command, right? First in command.
No, but he's good with corporate sponsors, so I'll leave that to him. He loves that stuff.
Yeah. So who sponsored this conference?
Oh, this one falls under the national security umbrella. They asked for it, so we just brought people together.
Huh. Well, that explains those guys.
Yeah, I didn't know about that. Just take it as a compliment. Shows how much you're wanted here.
Well, it's not really. It's why I'm wanted here.
Well, there's a lot of concern that this could spark paranoia if people suspect it's a terrorist attack.
Yeah.
And you ran Sea Lion. I guess Jack thought you would be the best person to dispel the rumors.
That's nice of him. Just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they're not out to get you. Whoever they are. So how's it going with this natural wave theory?
Not well. That's not exactly why I wanted to talk to you.
Huh? What?
Oh, I guess seeing you brought back memories, that's all.
Right.
I never had a friend like Anne. So.
Yeah? We gotta go, right? Gotta. Say, I gotta get back with these guys. Sorry.
Okay. John, bye.
Nice to see you again. All right. Well, you know the way now?
Yeah, we're going home.
That's good. Annabelle.
Hey, some chili on the stove if you're hungry.
You see anybody around my place?
No? Why? Somebody break in?
Yeah.
What? They take anything?
No, not that I know of, but door was wide open.
Well, maybe the wind blew it open.
Yeah. That?
No. I didn't see anything.
Okay, thanks.
I heard a boat.
Boat?
Yeah. This afternoon. I didn't see it, but I heard it. Small boat.
Okay. Thanks.
The cleanup currently underway is expected to continue for several months, but the Cantrell Corporation is already focusing on reconstruction. Earlier today, after touring the disaster area, Cantrell CEO Victor Bannister pledged millions of dollars to help New Jersey residents rebuild their homes and communities. Now, despite the company being under active investigation by the Securities Commission, Bannister is heading to Boston tonight to receive a Man of the Year award from the National Entrepreneurship Association.
Now, what we see on television cannot begin to depict the range of destruction. The tidal wave that hit the New Jersey coast is a wake-up call for all of us. It's time, it's way overdue for the American business community to face the reality that we are in world crisis. I would like to take a moment here just to extend my own personal gratitude and thanks to the Director of Operations for the Emergency Relief Office, Olivia McPhee. Olivia, thank you. Thank you, Olivia. Thank you very much, Olivia, for all your help. Global warming is real. Ice caps melting is real. Sea levels rising is real. The future of this country and of this planet depends on us, and we must face the challenge before it's too late. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you again, Olivia. Thank you. Now I think I have
That was very provocative.
Victor, great speech. Well done.
Let's hope they paid attention.
Well, they pretended to.
Victor?
Yeah, you should really say goodnight to Olivia.
Victor?
She's right in here.
Victor?
She's right in the next room.
Just need to say goodbye to Victor.
Yeah, don't forget him to confirm the fundraising.
Jack.
Olivia, excuse me. So good to see you. Thanks for coming all the way from D.C. with your plate so full.
I wouldn't have missed it.
I'm honored.
Come, let's have a private word.
All right.
Victor, it's bad enough I have to show up for this charade. I do not enjoy having it called to everyone's attention.
Olivia, nothing public ever stays hidden.
In the current climate, the OER should not be seen to be awarding contracts to friends.
Olivia, nobody's paying any attention to this association whatsoever.
Don't be so sure. The department is under intense scrutiny right now, and in case you've forgotten, so are you. No, I've done my duty. I'm leaving. Good night, Victor. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thanks for coming.
Good night.
Well, that wasn't our deal.
You know, Olivia, she just doesn't understand the show.
Evening, Mr. Bannister. I'm Arthur Brand at the Globe.
Arthur, it's a party. Why don't you have another drink?
Would you like to comment on the Justice Department's probe of Cantrell Corporation?
Probe? This is a very intimate, very personal kind of thing.
I understand a special prosecutor is going to be named.
Listen, if you want to write about Mr. Bannister, why don't you write about all the donations he's made to various foundations, even though he likes to keep it private, all over the world. I think your car is right out front here.
Victor?
Ah, Sophie, I almost missed you.
I'm so proud of
So
you.
good to see you.
That was a great speech.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Just trying to keep up with your accomplishments.
Don't make me compare myself.
No. I plagiarized my whole speech from your Nature article.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Oh, well, that's fine. Take care of him. He's a precious cargo. Good night. Give my love to Margaret.
Will.
Despite the probe by the Department of Justice on the allegation of bribery, Victor Bannister was honored tonight in Boston. Under heavy scrutiny by the authorities, Mr. Bannister delivered a passionate speech about global warming and its effects and consequences on the weather.
How is she?
She seems better. She's had a good day.
I'm home, Margaret. It was quite an evening. Full house. Sophie, Anne's friend, was there, sends her love.
How are you?
Yeah.
These aren't story notes, this is a puzzle. Number one, somebody comes into the house. Number two, they know, and this is important, they know that nobody's going to be here. Number three, they arrive by a small boat. Is this important? Maybe, maybe not. But they don't take anything as far as one can see. Instead, four, they plant something on the computer encrypted with a map. I wonder. Five, the file cannot be deleted. What are they trying to tell me? 6, the phone rings. I don't have a phone. Who are you? Oh. You guys. What do you want?
You always drive like that?
Why are you following me?
Orders, Doctor.
Orders from who? Oh, just doing your jobs, is that what it is? Okay, stop following me, all right?
You don't have much of a choice, Doctor.
I'm out, okay? Nobody's dragging me back in this. Now leave me alone.
Clerk. Yeah, just a minute.
What?
Phone call.
For me?
Take it.
Yeah.
Amid mounting pressure for a tsunami early warning system across the East Coast, another one has been reported. The Category 5 tidal wave apparently hit uninhabited areas of Newfoundland in Canada.
I just feel it, so maybe I'm wrong.
He was called away.
So there's been another wave?
Yeah, I just received the satellite imagery. It hit last night, approximately 11:50 p.m. The point of origin seems to have been here, about 600 miles offshore. And the point of impact was along this peninsula, right there, yeah. Luckily, it was uninhabited. Damage is minimal, however...
Yeah, wait a minute. Can you zoom in there on the impact zone?
Yeah? Why?
Look. See that? It's the impact zone. I found that yesterday on my computer. Somebody put it there. I didn't know what it was.
When yesterday?
While I was here, long before 11:50. Man-made. Has to be a reason for this being there on the computer. Somebody planted it there. Which means they're trying to frame me in some way.
This is everything I could collect. There's not much data yet. Seems to follow the pattern.
You know what this means, don't you? The wave has to be man-made.
Aren't you jumping to a conclusion? Just
No.
take the...
Listen, I'm jumping to the conclusion. Listen to me. If the wave was natural, why would somebody put a map of it on my computer before it happened?
No, but why would somebody do it anyway? I don't understand the motive.
The motive?
Yeah.
Well, let's say there was an inquiry. So they take my computer, they open it up, they find a file with a map of a wave before it happened. What does that look like? Now, take into consideration that I am the man who created Sea Lion. I left in a storm of controversy. Chip on my shoulder, yes. See, all starts to fit a profile. I look like a terrorist.
You make it sound like there's a huge conspiracy. Just like in one of your books. But it's not.
One of my books. You think I'm imagining this?
I don't know.
I can't delete that file from my computer. Somebody put it there and they want to leave it there. You think I'm imagining that? Maybe you think I put it there. Is that it?
No.
I gotta go.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna ask some questions from somebody who can give me some answers.
Okay, I'll go with you then.
Why?
Because I want to know.
Because you think I'm paranoid. Or you think that I did it myself. All right, well, I'll tell you what, I want you to come. Please, after you. So I can prove to you that I'm... The map actually appears on my computer long before the wave actually hits. And
Take care, Doc.
I'm hungry. So, Marlon, where are we going for lunch? Get some chowder? Let's go grab a bite.
The FBI guys have stopped training me.
So who exactly are we going to see?
Mel, my computer genius.
Mel. Cody, come here. How you doing?
John.
Hi.
Hi.
This is Sophie.
Hi. Nice
Sophie,
to
Mel.
meet you. Come on in.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
It's really messy in here. I'm sorry.
It's always messy in here.
John, let me see your baby.
There she is.
John, you've never met my grandma, have you?
No.
She is a trip. I had to take her to play mahjong. I mean, I really hope I don't live long enough that somebody has to take me to play mahjong. Oh, but she's funny. She's hilarious. Everything in here has a story. Do you guys want some tea or cookies?
No.
Or something? Thanks.
We need to figure this out.
Okay, John. Yeah.
Quickly.
You can't rush the genius. You ought to know that. So, are you guys together? Because I'm always telling John he needs to find somebody. I mean, I don't trust him out there on the ocean by himself. I keep thinking he's going to turn into the next Unabomber or something.
No, we're not together.
If you say so.
Can we do this start it up?
Yes. So what's up here?
Well, you see this file with the question mark?
Yes.
I just want to know, how did it get on there?
John, you need to go with the times. Properties. 2:17 p.m. yesterday.
It's exactly the time when I was at the Institute. Can you open it by any chance?
Yes, I can. Oh, wow. What is that? This is encryption. It's really advanced.
Hi, Dr. Lichtner. Yeah. No, we're in the middle of something, but...
It's gonna take me a while, John.
How long?
Like a day.
Maybe in an hour.
How can I reach you?
Well, you know you can't get in touch with me. I don't have a phone. I'll call you.
Okay, that's fine.
Just for the record, right?
Yes.
I'm not computer literate.
No.
So I couldn't do that.
It's fine, I got it. It's okay.
A day?
At least a day.
Sorry, Professor, I thought you were out.
All right.
I'll come back later.
What are you looking at?
Look at that. Right there.
Where?
See that?
Yeah, what is it?
It's a tracking device.
No.
I can't use this car anymore.
Heinz called. He wants to see us.
Where's your car?
It's at my place. You want to go and get it? I believe you. Let's go.
You know, this technology's making us soft.
I don't think so. Still have to use our minds.
For what?
Well, like trying to figure out what he's doing at Sophie Marlowe's condo.
Yeah, I can make an educated guess about that.
How would you like it?
Black, no sugar.
You look tired.
I am tired.
Have your coffee. I'm going to change. Well, you know, maybe Lichtner knows something. We'll be able to figure this out.
Yeah.
Hey, you think they're,
No, I don't think so.
They're pretty tight at the Institute.
Yeah, that McAdams guy doesn't strike me as that kind of person.
Well, they've been up there a long time. I think they are.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you want to bet?
I don't want to bet, no.
Listen, I bet you $20.
I keep your money, I don't want to bet.
All right, come on, a buck.
I don't want to bet.
Wait,
Wait, hard to hear you?
No, no,
I don't want to
you
bet.
see, you
I don't want to
think
bet.
Are all these sculptures yours?
Yeah? One of them is.
The white one.
How'd you know?
It's nice. Better than your coffee. What's it about, then? You tell me.
Do you really want to know?
Yeah. What's it called?
It's called La mort d'un héros.
I thought you said you read only one of my books.
Yeah, they're Jack's. He made me borrow them.
I didn't know he was a fan.
Yeah, apparently. He wanted me to read Heroes Don't Die first.
Why?
I don't know why.
Maybe because it's about a terrorist attack on the United States of America. Using a natural disaster as a weapon.
Yeah, maybe. My car is in the back. I think we should go.
Okay, thank you. You don't have to park. You can drop me here. I'm going by myself. Goodbye.
John.
Can you just stay?
No. I want to find out what he has to say.
Look, please, Sophie, this is my meeting. Can you just... Why are you underlining passages in my book?
They were Jack's books. He probably marked it himself.
Hans.
Oh, thank you for coming.
Are you okay?
This is why I had to see you. We should walk. Keep moving.
Sure.
I need to say first that what I tell you both must be confidential.
Of course, Hans.
Yeah. I say this because I believe things have reached a critical point.
What do you mean?
There's going to be another wave.
Why do you say that?
They are man-made. There's definitely man-made. There can be no question about that.
Yes, I know that.
So, it makes sense. After New Jersey, why create waves that hit Labrador, yeah? Somebody is trying to get a message across. Yeah? And that means that they will be using the same method, and...
But who?
That the waves will get larger.
Yes, we know that, but who's doing this? Hans. Who?
John, Sophie, listen. Because we cannot know who is responsible. There is danger. We cannot trust anybody.
Okay.
Nobody. You don't understand me?
Yeah, I mean, this is why you called me, right?
No, you called me. We have...
Hans?
Heinz? Heinz! Hey, Heinz! John! Heinz! Heinz! Is there a doctor here? Heinz! Please, somebody! I don't know!
Sophie, let's go.
Gotta go.
John, just talk to me, please, okay? John, please come out. You can't just leave me like that on the other side of the door after what happened. You think it's all about you, but it's not. I'm part of this now. We're together, so... Come out, John! John, please come out of the bathroom, please. John, I'm scared. Come out, please.
Heinz Lichtner called you. How did you know I was with you?
You wanted me to believe that you're not involved in this? Well, you have to trust me when I'm saying that I'm not part of this either.
Why?
I know you're being set up. I know you didn't kill him. I know that. Now I know that I can trust you. But you have to trust me also. If not, it won't work.
Programming for late-breaking news.
Sources close to the murder investigation confirm McAdams and Lichtner were colleagues who disagreed publicly in recent days over events surrounding the New Jersey tidal wave. More recently, McAdams authored several science-based thrillers, one of which involved terrorist attacks against the United States using man-made storm systems.
Yeah, that's him. That's McAdam.
And who shot this? Kid right there with the camera.
Oh, little Johnny Rotten? It's a good break for us. Is that the knife?
Yeah. Entered his side, angled up under the rib cage.
It's kind of precise for an amateur, don't you think?
Well, maybe he just knows anatomy.
Captain, where's your eyewitness?
Supposed to be here by now.
When'd that call come in?
5:10.
Captain, what was the time of death?
5:15.
There you go, ma'am.
Thank you.
Now, you saw this man stab Dr. Lichtner.
Yes, I saw, for sure.
Now, some other patrons said they might have seen someone else
No,
rush.
no. This man, this picture right here. There's absolutely no mistake about it.
All right, put him up.
Oh! Oh, shoot.
Okay, Frank. Why would McAdams stab and kill a man he knows really well in a public place for everyone to see him?
Maybe he didn't plan to. They were talking, something got said, you know.
Yeah, but that implies he brought a knife. That's premeditation. What about that Marlowe girl?
Is she in it with him?
Like, we brought him over to see Jackson Wilcourt, right? Right? That's...
Yeah. So he leaves. So she slips him the knife. They know each other.
It's possible, man.
He ditches us to get to that place. Don't forget that.
I'm not forgetting that.
It's got one foot on the powder here, so this is what I think it's going to go on. And Johnson's in the windup here. There's a kick and the pitch. It's outside. Martinez takes the lead. It's bottom of the seventh here. Oh, and here comes Johnson now to talk to him. Johnson, he was blind with it. Got it outside. So what's your call, Tommy? I think he's going to leave him in. He's going to call him in. It's up around 100.
I hate places like this. We're meeting him here?
Yeah, should be inside.
You're late.
Sorry.
You scared me.
Did everything go smoothly? Yes, sir. Exactly according to plan. How was she? Perfect. They believed every word.
There are no loose ends.
No, sir?
No, nothing.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
What about you? Are you a loose end?
No, of course not.
Even if you're tortured?
No. Ow.
Even if someone forces you to tell?
Ow!
So few people have strength anymore.
The Department of Emergency has managed to restore power and water to several municipalities along the southern shore. But residents are critical of Washington's slow response to the tsunami, claiming that humanitarian organizations and local businesses have been quicker to respond. The Red Cross is advising all New Jersey residents to boil tap water before drinking it and to keep the use of electrical appliances to a minimum.
There's a system descending from Canada. Will this affect us?
Actually, it'll act in our favor. Extra cover. We'll detonate closer to land this time.
But will it still hit where we plan?
Yes, and the wave will be bigger, as we discussed. Now get out of my chair. Please. It's just that we need to do it now. We need to send the message and be done.
The message will be delivered, my friend. Don't worry about that.
Hello?
Mel, it's me.
Just the man I wanted to talk to. I think congratulations are in order.
Did you figure it out?
Yeah, but this one was hard.
Tell me what you found.
It was tough. I had to use pretty much everything I knew. Well, not everything, but
Mel, can you skip the explanations and just tell me what you figured out?
the explanation's the best part. Anyways, the encryption is another map.
Another map of what?
I don't have a clue, some kind of coastline or something. Anyways, I printed it out. How do I get it to you?
I can't get there right now. Can you fax it to me?
Sure, let me get a pen. Shoot.
Okay, it's 555.
555 0196. And Mel, I need it now, not in 20 minutes, okay?
Bye, Jen.
Thanks, Mel. Another map, another target.
Did she say anything about the news?
I don't think she watches TV. Can you get that fax?
I almost hit that guy. You believe that?
Why?
On the highway?
Well, that's true.
What kind of driving is that anyway?
It's this way, gentlemen.
We appreciate you seeing us.
Well, I'm glad you called. I mean, this whole situation today, it's mind-boggling. And now you're saying Sophie has become involved somehow. Do you have any more information?
No, we haven't heard from either of them.
Well, is he holding her against her will? Do you know?
Well, we understand they were close friends.
In a roundabout way, I guess. She was close with his fiancée during Sea Lion.
Was she part of Sea Lion?
No, Anne was.
We'd like to know more about that project.
Certainly. I've put together some background for you.
Really?
The murder implicates me because my fingerprints are on the murder weapon. But the police arrive immediately. It's too fast. Somebody would have to call ahead of time. Question, what's happening to Stanley Schiff right now? Question, what's happening to Jack Wilcourt?
Here it is.
Let me see this.
I've looked at it, but I can't recognize the place, can you?
This is here.
What do you mean here?
This is the main coastline, right here, all along. Right there, that's where I live. Yeah, we have to go. We have to warn somebody about this.
No, I've got everything. It's okay.
Yeah.
Police have received calls from several unnamed terrorist organizations claiming responsibility for the recent New Jersey tsunami. But according to police sources, scientist John McAdams is still wanted for questioning in relation to what now looks like it might have been a deliberate attack.
The woman with McAdam is Ann Bannister, his fiancée, Sophie's best friend. There's a photo in there of Stanley Schiff. He was part of it. I was too, briefly, but not when those photographs were taken. Anne was the daughter of Victor Bannister, the chemtrail CEO.
Yeah, she died in a sailing accident. It was in the papers.
Well, Project Sea Lion wasn't exactly public.
No, I wouldn't.
This is a photo of the island off the coast of Alaska. That's where the tests were run. John McAdam was in charge of the entire project. He was a truly remarkable scientist.
Was or is?
Well, his mind seems to have turned. It's unfortunate.
What exactly is Project Sea Lion?
Sea Lion was an attempt to use undersea explosions to create massive waves. Waves large enough to take out entire cities. Unfortunately, the sea was not as predictable as we had hoped. Our test proved our technology, but it also proved our flaw.
How's that?
There is a photograph in there. There are two groups. One on a platform, another in the control tower. The wave was supposed to hit about 100 miles to the north, but it didn't. It hit the platform. That's how Ann Bannister died.
And McAdam was
in the control tower.
Ooh, that's tough to take.
Yeah, and he didn't take it well. Mr. Bannister. His wife is now quite ill. They were devastated, of course. As you can see, Sophie is very, very close to the family. She and Anne were inseparable and had been for years.
Where's McAdam?
He was asked not to attend.
Why?
I've always admired John for his brilliance. He has the ability to construct the most incredibly elaborate models in his mind, but after Anne died, he attacked everybody. Talent like that can be very, very dangerous.
So you think he might be delusional?
He might be, but Sea Lion's not a delusion.
That is the information that I have. I don't know when. If I knew, I'd tell you, okay? But I do know that a wave, a giant wave, is going to hit the main coast just in the Quinnipiac area. Quinnipiac. Can you spell that? And you need to inform people and get them the hell out of there. I don't know when. Just listen to me for a minute. A wave just hits New Jersey, and you think that you'd want to tell people about this. Stop being so obtuse. Idiot.
So,
Anyway, I've got to go to my place.
no, we're not going back there.
My neighbor
no.
and I share the same Jeep, so she has no way of getting out of there.
John, there's a tidal wave coming. We
You
can't
want me to drive you back to the motel? Stay there.
No.
Okay.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah?
What's your take on what's going on?
Well, my honest opinion, and this is speculation, is that John found somebody. Or somebody found John, and they're using this technology against the United States.
Well, strong words. You have anything that might prove that?
No. No, I suspect that John will, have some kind of record. I mean, if that's even the case.
Excuse me. Clark. When? All right, play it for me. Now, I want to hear it now. Yeah. No, that's him. Yeah, you better start an evacuation right now. We're on our way. Evacuation? What? Cops received a recorded voice of McAdams saying a new wave is going to hit the coast of Maine, but they don't know where.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you better take care of your people. Where to? McAdams' place.
John, not too fast.
We have to get there.
Yeah, we have to get there, so slow down a little bit. How could anyone even think about doing this?
We did, didn't we? I created this thing. I know how it works. Those waves are getting bigger, and they're just gonna keep getting bigger.
Heinz said it comes from inside the country.
Oh, yeah. It's a huge operation. Huge. This is where technology gets you.
Framing you. But who in the country would even have the
A,
idea?
who benefits from this? B, who's got that kind of money to build this kind of thing? Follow the money. What's that?
I'm out. Pull over.
All right, whatever you do, just let me do the talking, okay?
Hi.
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 Can I see your license registration, please?
Sure. I think it's in the glove compartment. What seems to be the problem?
You're going a little too fast, sir.
Really?
How fast were we going?
30 miles over the speed limit.
Wow. Sorry about that. So we didn't mean to.
No, listen, we're just on our honeymoon.
Yeah.
We're kind of excited about that, and
Very excited about it.
yeah,
And then
maybe you can, I don't know, just give us a break.
Listen, I'll be right back.
Oh,
Okay, so what do we do if this is your name? I don't have anything here. Let's just leave that.
Okay.
The evacuation is based on what authorities are calling reliable information, that a tidal wave could hit the main shore. No one is giving a specific time, only that it could be imminent. And this is feeding the sense of fear that we see here played out in the images on Maine's Route 6.
Excuse me.
Now, on the plus
Sorry,
side,
I was
traffic
just
is beginning to move in a safe and orderly
it's
manner.
3378.
Police are reporting that people are heeding
Out
the
of
warning.
40.
This is Eric Ida, CNR.
Crazy, huh?
Fighting broke out over.
Are you going to leave?
I don't know. My husband thinks we should, but we're a mile inland. I mean, how bad can it get?
You should go.
Yeah? Well, maybe we will. 6 and 22 back.
John McAdams, wanted for questioning in the murder of biologist Heinz Lickner, is now being described as a person of interest in connection with what authorities are calling possible terrorist involvement in the recent tidal wave in New Jersey. We have footage of Dr. McAdams with a female companion at the market where Dr. Lickner was killed yesterday. And here he is accompanied by a woman police have identified as Sophie Marlowe, a research executive with the Preston Voice of
Aw, are you?
What's going on?
You're a terrorist now, and so am I. Go.
Now, you cannot see, but for 10 miles down this country lane, traffic has come to a complete standstill. Up this road, around the corner, again, traffic, complete standstill. It's quite surreal to see this as everyone tries to make their way from the wrath of Mother Nature. Now, as I look around me, I don't feel any sense of fear, of any sense of panic, I should say, but rather I can sense a palpable sense of fear as everyone tries to make their way away from this impending disaster. Will my loved ones be safe? Will my home be there when I get there? These are all questions that every one of these cars is asking themselves right now. This is Eric Iduk for CRN.
Hello there. Thank you. What are you doing?
Turning around.
We have to get to that cottage.
Yeah, get killed? No.
What's your job?
Our job is about surveillance. Now this guy's a terrorist. There's a wave coming in. No.
I don't think he's working alone. that he's even guilty. Now, there's information down there.
Oh,
that
you
we
saw what
need.
happened in New Jersey. It's a tidal wave. Why are we going down there?
Get out of the car. I'm going.
For what?
Because of Jersey. Because I want it to stop. And I want to know what the hell's going on. You gotta go. Go.
All right. You're going, I'm going.
Legal should be handling that. Give that to Terry, would you please? Anything else?
Man requested an interview again, and the financial press called.
Depends on what they want to talk about. As always, see what you can find out.
I will.
Olivia McPhee?
She hasn't called back yet.
That'll do, thank you.
Mr. Powell.
Victor, I think you can be pretty pleased with yourself. You will be remembered as the man who saved Cantrell.
That'll be the end of it.
So far, so good. There are certain things, if they happen, we have to plan for, but if other things happen, there are only so many ifs you can plan for. But those are contingencies, and we don't really have to talk about that.
What are the plans?
You look a little squeamish. I can understand that. We're all very upset with the images in the media. It's disturbing. But I think we have to keep in mind, Victor, that if they weren't focusing on this, they'd be focusing on something else. So, why don't you go away for a while? You can fly off somewhere, fly back after the event, deliver your speech, which we'll write for you.
Edgar, I'm used to handling the reins.
Oh, I know that. But we got a whole new team now. Horses are out of the gate, over the first few hurdles. Got a few hurdles left, and once we get over those, we'll get to the end, and we'll have won. Or we'll lose.
Olivia McPhee hasn't called back?
No, she hasn't. But she will. You know, it's Washington, and you know Washington. It's basically a collection of lab rats. They react to stimuli, and right now we're providing the stimulus.
How long?
Until they commit. And when they commit, you'll have won. You'll have won back your corporation. You'll have financial security. People will be working happy. And my shares, which I think you remember are my sole form of compensation, will rise in value. Things will be good. Courage, Victor. It's the last mile. And the last mile is the hardest mile, because at the end of the day, it's the longest mile. You told me that.
An evacuation is in effect from Bar Harbor, Maine to Quinnipiac. Residents are urged to leave their homes immediately. If you require assistance, call 911 or your local police station. Carpooling is strongly advised. Route 95 is slow but moving. Fuel stations are operating at full capacity. Residents and visitors to the Quinnipiac area are to report to checkpoints eastbound and southbound along Route 95 and the Arlington-Dixon Expressway. This is the Emergency Broadcasting Network on 89.9 FM and 1040 AM.
Okay, where is this going? You know?
Yeah, I think I know. I know where I'm going. These are back access roads.
Okay.
Leading in many different directions. Eesh. Sorry about your car.
It's okay.
I'm leaving now. Is there anything you need?
No, you have a good evening.
You know, you should go home, too.
I've got things to do, Sarah.
Are you all right? I mean, I can stay if you need me.
You're very kind. Very kind, Sarah.
Well, good night, Victor.
Good night.
All right, there's the boat. Want to cast off at the back?
Yeah, taking care of it.
Come in.
Yeah.
Let's not waste any time in here, man. Just get in, whatever you find. Discs, maps, I don't know. He left something behind. Okay, go.
Hey, Marlon, all his records. January, February.
Just take him, Frank.
Charts. Maps.
Take everything.
Hey! What do you men think you're doing here? Where's John? Who are you?
FBI, we're looking for him.
Yeah? You got any ID? With John, he hasn't done anything?
None of your business, ma'am.
You got a warrant?
Under the circumstances, we don't have time.
What circumstances?
Tidal wave, the tsunami that's coming. Haven't you heard?
No. I don't watch TV. There's always an agenda.
You need to get out now.
I can't get out of here. John and I share a Jeep, and he's got it.
Okay, you're coming with us.
All right. Frank, grab these.
Come on, Marlon, let's go.
Wait,
No,
wait,
take these,
wait,
take
wait,
these.
Wait. You hear that?
What?
No birds.
Marlon, come on, let's go. We gotta go. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. We gotta get out of here.
Or I'll
Come on.
testify that you entered here without a warrant.
Marlon, come on! Come in!
Annabelle!
McAdams,
What the hell are you doing here?
looking for you.
Yeah, I'm looking for my neighbor. Get out of my way.
Annabelle?
Yeah.
She's in the car.
Are you going through my stuff here?
Yeah, we're doing our job.
What's wrong with you people? I'm being set up. I'm not the guy you're after.
Yeah, well, who's setting you up?
Well, who's giving you orders? That's the question.
If you're innocent, come with us and prove it. The hell was that?
That's the wave. We've got to get out of here.
John! John, the tide is going out!
We got to go now. Come on.
Yeah, we'll go.
Safest place is by sea.
No.
Get in the boat.
No,
the
get in the
safest
car.
place
We're
right
going in
now
the car.
is in the ocean.
No, we're going up in the car.
All right, drive.
Get in the car. Get in the damn car! Go now! What was that? What was going on? Just drive! Drive!
Oh, see that? Look at that.
Goddamn road ever turn inland?
Up ahead just a ways.
Now, what's just a ways?
I don't know.
Hang on.